Hi, third graders. It's Mrs. Linderman. Just wanted to go over our note-taking sheets that you were given the other day, and I want to just show you mine and how I've been taking notes and kind of describe and go over some of the parts of these note-taking sheets. Okay, remember, you're using websites, you're using books, right? Whatever, you can find information about your particular animal. So remember, we've got 3 different places to take notes. Okay, one topic is going to be appearance, one's going to be about the diet, and another one about their habitat, where they live. Okay, now, when you're working on these, I went to, first of all, Worldbook Kids, okay, and I hear some people are having a hard time getting into that. I don't have a username or password. It's free on the internet, so I'm not sure if there's something on your iPad that might be blocking that. So if you have another device in your house, try that, because I don't have an answer on how you can get in, right? I don't have a username or a password because it's a free website. So you might try some of the other ones that we listed. Nat Geo Kids, Kiddle, right? Junior Safe Search you could go to. Ask a grown-up in your house to help you do some research. Okay, so here I got into Worldbook and I looked up my animal. I'm researching a manatee, which I love. And I just typed in manatee and I found it. It's an animal that lives in the water. Okay, so it's a marine mammal. And then I just started reading. And as I was reading, I found information about what it looks like, right? Things that it eats. I also found information about its habitat, all in the same website. And I just started taking notes on the appropriate note-taking sheet. So I found things like what their skin is like. They've got wrinkled faces, right? They have some front legs that are actually paddles. I found some cool facts. Now, facts and details are very much the same, right? I also found some quotes. Now, quotes are when I take the actual words from either the book, the website, and I put it in quotation marks because somebody actually said this, okay? According to Worldbook Online, manatees may be the source of sailors' stories about mermaids. So there's some history there that says sailors would tell stories, right, about what they were seeing, and they thought they were mermaids, but it was probably manatees. And when you see pictures of them, you might be like, oh yeah, I can see how they might think and create a mermaid out of that. I also read on Kiddle.com that despite its size, this marine mammal is a peaceful, non-aggressive creature. And you'll notice that I have quotes around that. I like that information, and I might use that on my slideshow, but I want to make sure that I give credit where credit is due. These were the exact words that I found that I copied down. Okay, the rest of it is just information that I jotted down. I'm not copying it word for word. I'm putting it into my own words, which means I'm paraphrasing it. Okay, you might be wondering, what kind of definitions could I put in? Right? I found out that a male manatee is called a bull and a female is called a cow. People might not know that, so I might want to share that technical vocabulary information with them. They also might not know what a manatee is. It's a large aquatic mammal. So I might need to explain to them what it actually is. And here's some information on what they eat. And I've got another quote here. They can eat more than 100 pounds of food in a day. And they're big water plant eaters. That's because they obviously live in the water. They also have to come up for air every 3 to 5 minutes. So they don't live too deep down. They live very near the surface of the water. Yeah, I found some other information. This is the one about their habitat. Now, I'm not done researching. I've only gone to a couple of websites. I'm in the middle of reading a book on Epic right now about manatees. They're found in several different places, and it depends on the type of manatee. I found out there are 3 different species of manatee, and they live in some different places. Okay, here's another definition that I found with a good pronunciation guide so you know how to say it. This website, which was Worldbook Online, defined a manatee as a large water mammal, also known as the cow. And now we know that the cow would be referred to as the female, right? The bull would be the boy. I found out some information about where they live. They're in danger because they're being overhunted. They collide with boats and they get injured that way. And then their habitat is being destroyed. So that's creating an issue for them. So I'm not done researching, but I wanted to explain to you in a little detail showing my research, kind of how I'm doing my research, right? Details and facts are very similar, right? But a fact can be proved, right? Detail is just kind of information. I've got some quotes that I found, right? I showed you some definitions. I'm also going to put some text features in my presentation, and we'll talk about that next week. I've got some great pictures and some great diagrams with showing their body parts, because I think it's important that you can see their flippers as opposed to they don't have legs and arms. It's a little bit different. So don't get too caught up, right, in exactly like having to have all of these different things. When you make your slides, you're going to use 3 of them, okay? Some details, some facts, a quote, maybe a definition. I want you to have all these different options because you want to have some variety in your presentations. You don't want each slide to look the same. So I'm going to continue doing my research today on my manatee. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to continue to research using other websites, using books, right? Don't just pick one place and get all your information from there. You want to read multiple sources. So make sure that you are continuing to research. And next week, we're going to talk about kind of what we're going to add into our presentations. We've decided as a 3rd grade team across the district that it's going to be a Google slide presentation. We're not doing posters because this particular unit is asking us to incorporate technology. The state of Michigan is saying 3rd graders need to know how to present information using technology. So we're going to create Google Slides. Okay? It's not hard. You've done it before, but this is kind of a fun way where you can put information all together in one place.